Leaving so soon? That's the end of you.
Things up.
I might have overdone it a little.
I'm a sniper. I'm a sniper. You dropped her. Are you ready? Perhaps I underestimated it.
Fire breakthrough! Fire breakthrough! And that concludes today's experiment.
come back soon. Welcome to our... Come back soon. Welcome to our Come back soon. Welcome to our humble inn. Come back soon.
Hey, how's it going? Ready to grind those mini medals like never before? Great. Let's see. As long as you have your strength ring, this will go as fast as possible. And of course, there'll be some situations where we'll have to split up as well. You know, to maximize the time. Also, I'm gonna need some cinnamon toast crunch. That's it. Yeah, cinnamon toast crunch. Alright, let's see. So I'm guessing you have all of your critical facilities in your party powers, right? Do you have fighting dirty as well? Do you have hypercritical? And last but not least, do you have brains over brawn? Sorry about my alarm went off. What was those two things you just said? That does come in handy. Okay. I would suggest getting some different twin swords. You've heard of the X-Star twin sabers, right? It's what you get for beating, in fact, let me go ahead and check this really fast because it's been on my mind for a while. So according to you have beaten the Emperor's Abode, but you never beat the Uber version. Looks like you never attempted the Dragon Lord either. Oh right, I forgot. I forgot about that. Well, if you want to make a slight detour, I would say the swords that you get from X-Start are pretty nice, or the Emperor's Abode. They're fantastic. Of course, they're only really fantastic if you plan on using Uber Aces and Aces of Spoils. Otherwise, I guess the sword you have will still do the job.
Come back soon.
So which do you prefer? You want to take her on the Uber version and get those swords that I mentioned? Because you get a 1% increase on crit rate. And who doesn't love crits? Oh, and FYI, do not put him to sleep because the Uber one is much worse. I mean, I know it goes without saying, but don't put him to sleep. Yes, or he does 3 shockwaves that are almost impossible to dodge. Unless you had a certain build that was designed purely for dodging, but I'm gonna assume you haven't gotten that far into the game. So we'll keep it basic, just he gets worse as the game progresses. He may not instantly kill you with some attacks, but some of them will. I mean, I know I'll die instantly. Okay. Let me take a look at your gear one last time. I think you have everything you need, really. You know what happens if you die. No big deal. Just try to stay alive. Try to kill him under 8 minutes, I think. We got this. Take my skills too, also. I probably could, what else could I do? Well, I'll be ready when you are. This is definitely a difficult fight. But it'll be worth it. We could probably get it done within 8 minutes. For sure. Besides, this will get you prepared for what comes up next, I guess. If you want to dare attempt the Dragon Lord. I know I can knock him out real fast. Now I just gotta look for an opening. He always does that twice, by the way, regardless of what form he's in.
I think I'm in trouble here.
Oh wait, there was another way to choose him too. Also, there's a character that can block pretty much almost all of his attacks. Yangus, I believe. That actually hit me. I don't usually get hit this much, but that's okay. Alright, tension's maxed. I'm about to hit my... Okay, let's get you woken up first, though. Alright, that's safe.
Must I do everything myself?
Alright, get yourself healed up. We're going in, by the way. When he gets knocked down, I want you to be ready. I believe that is an instant kill. If you win in that circle.
Let me show you how it's done.
Unless, of course, you block it. I mean, it's tier 1. Maybe tier 1 can possibly take about maybe 400 damage. That's being generous, by the way. Because he hasn't actually upgraded his attack just yet. Thanks for the attention, by the way. And now he's finally doing it. And that's the sleepy thing that I was worried about before. Alright, as soon as I get another heal, an opening, I'll be able to raise your stats again. Careful about healing a wake up, he might take an opportunity to get you. Not fully maxed out yet, I believe. I think he's either at 25% or 50% at the moment. Oh, he's stunned. Alright, he's aimed at you. That means back away, back away. And I'm trying to claim my life. I'm about at 80% on tension. guess since I'm streaming this, I can actually tell how much time I'm using. Or we are using. I gotta back away now, for your sake. I believe that is also an instant kill as well. Ooh, I'm missing my head. Looks like you survived that hit. Well, not that fire one, but the other one you did survive, and you are a gladiator. That almost killed me. Oh, aimed at me. Gotta give him his space. He's doing that attack. Haru, hello, it's been a while. I think I'm not good. Is it okay for you? Yo, we got a third person! We just got a third person. Yes, I opened up my stream and one of my Japanese friends are coming in. We could actually stop right now, actually. Well, I guess we should probably get you your experience first. Yes, after this game, yes, let's see. I gotta open up my phone now. That is also an instant death, but, you know, I sound like a broken record at this point. Everything's gonna be a lot of instant death. I would suggest getting on concrete block. You'd be surprised about how many stuff you can actually survive while blocking. I mean, if you have a sword and shield and a warrior, that they have blocking bonuses. I don't know if this will actually kill me from here, but I'll find out. I'm gonna try to, if I die, I'm gonna open up my cell phone. I can talk to this guy. Alright, he is down to join, but you know, out of the sake of pride, we might as well finish this fight. Might as well. And with him around, we can actually farm for minion levels much, much better. Every little hit counts. Am I dead? Okay. Luckily I'm not dead. I hate when I get put in a corner he does that. Got him right where I wanted him to be. I'm gonna go hyper just in case that he has a big hitbox to kill me. He should die here. Now let's cross our fingers this is enough time. Dead! Die! Okay, let's see. Did we make it? Did we make it?
Another day, another conquest.
Let's cross our fingers. Yo, we got an ace of spoils. That's actually a good drop. A very nice drop. Yo, that was so close! 3 seconds. I say we hop straight to Magic Maze. So this guy can join us. Haru, we're going to Magic Maze. We'll be waiting for you. Now, depending on what Haru was going to pick,
Come back soon.
Alright. Even if he's only Japanese, I'm sure he'll understand this right here. In fact, he just showed up instantly. Okay. Waiting like a hawk. Okay, since he's an Angelo, or they is an Angelo, I can be something a bit more dangerous.
Well,
I could be the king of all monsters, Pizarro.
Come on then.
And show you how nasty he can actually be. Unless, of course, he's gonna stay an angel. I don't know. I'll see what he picked. I mean, I can. Oh, okay. Actually, that's different. Okay.
Well,
Gotta respect the
hello.
Isla players.
Consider me your personal bodyguard.
Oh yeah, we could theoretically like mop the floor with the Dragon Lord 2 with him around, if you want to tackle that, because we can always get whatchamacallit, mini medals. But an attempt to fight the Dragon Lord is rare, very rare. But it's only your call, of course, though. Cool, I like your spirit, because you're gonna need a lot of it during this fight. Let's see. Make sure all my stuff is where it needs to be at. Okay. Alright, we'll start things off small. Because that's all you have access to right now. The first tier Dragon Lord.
Come back soon.
Alright, let's see. I got everything I need. Actually, now that I think about it, let's see. Starting attack. I guess I can afford a Titan belt. Oh yeah, if you have a Titan belt, it'd be a good time to use a Titan belt. Oh right, let me take a look at your stuff real quick. Let's see. Instead of your recklesses, yeah, I would say recklesses because you know when you die, you can't even use your hyper. I would replace reckless with Titan belt. Now, if you know you're gonna live, I would go ahead and use a reckless. But for the time being, I would say just go for Titan belt. I would say there's... Oh yeah, there are 3 forms of Dragon Lord, by the way. Sorry, this Cinnamon Toast Crunch is delicious. It's like when I need a quick breakfast with carbs. That's it. Alright. You're gonna be flabbergasted about how much different this is gonna be now. Oh, it's still the first one. It's just that, you know, now that we have them around, you're gonna find out real fast about how things actually go down in the top tier ranks. So consider yourself lucky. Oh, that's the guy I just added too, also. Okay. Fireball phase. Get an enemy at you. Okay, so you do actually pay attention to the stream. You're like one of the few people who actually care to look at those streams. That's very important. Those people are challenging themselves. They already know they can kill the Dragon Lord with the setup we have. It's just they choose to challenge themselves. You know, and no shame in that, you know. Even I'll partake in that opportunity too, if they're around. I'm already hyper, so I'll just pop right through that. Oh, you survived that with a sliver of health. Oh, he turned around. Now he's gonna do triple fireballs. This will make him stop the fireballs. It's not too late, that is. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Use your dive attack to move faster. Oh, you almost made it. Tower's a little late to tell you about that too, also. But now you remember the attack, so it won't happen again. Alright, now you're doing it again. are you at? I know you have your character does have dive attack to make him go a little bit faster. I am coming for you, even if it's 8 seconds. And then I guess 3 more seconds wouldn't hurt, right? Alright, good. You're just in time too. You get to watch him die.
I dedicate this victory to my army.
Don't forget to emote to your fellow players. I'm very thankful that person came back the second I well, shoot, the second I refriended them, actually. It's a long story, but I'll explain it later. 2 minutes and 28 seconds. You can put that on your record. Awesome. So here's what needs to happen now. You need to leave the room and then come right back to the exact same room. We'll be waiting for you. The first Dragon Lord. Yeah, leave this room and come right back to the exact same room. Aaron will have the 2 additional maps waiting for you. Even my Japanese player knows about this too also. It's just par for the course. Ooh, dread. Oh, sweet merciful heavens, a devastating Dragon Lord. I think I've actually lost members because of that, area. They would be all like, you must be out of your mind, family, going to that devastating Dragon Lord again. Crazy. But it does separate the boys from the men, as they say. And the girls from the women. Because we do actually have a few female, members as well. Alright, we'll start things off with the, Dread.
Come back soon.
There's going to be some new attacks that you're going to have to avoid, and they're going to be kind of hard to explain, because, but consider your class, you might be able to get out of the way of some of them. Some of them. Because using any other character that doesn't have a good long dodge, you're SOL'd. Of course, it would have to take repeated playthroughs for me to better explain, and for you to understand what I'm telling you also. Anyway, enough about that. Just get ready for a jump in difficulty. Oh, and make sure you run at him as soon as the match starts. When he creates a blue circle around himself, he will clang you, but in exchange, he won't kill you instantly. Let's see, what else? He has this fire pillar attack, where he catches you by your feet and launches a fire out your ass, so, I guess dodge roll out of that. I mean, you can see it coming if you watch him very closely and watch his head as he rises it and then he aims it on the ground. Don't think about it, just run right towards him. Oh, and go ahead and hold circle, get your tension up. And that's what I'm talking about. That does about 1,000 damage. 3,000 if you don't block it. Alright, you this attack, run away. Okay, so she is doing the strategy that I thought she's doing.
I might have overdone it a little.
Yeah, okay, so you're getting it too. Alright. You definitely know how this stuff is going down. Well, you dodged that quite well, actually. However you dodged it. Because I thought I was going to do the exact same thing to make things go faster. I guess it's my fault for, you know, having done this in a while with other people. Luckily, if I open my map, I'll find you. I actually had another friend that might have joined too. If she, sees the stream, that is. Probably should have told the group that I was streaming as well. Jump up in the air if you don't want to get barbecued. Not an instant death, but of course, there's really no way to survive a full blast like that. Alright, this phase is easy to avoid. You just keep running. Don't stop. You're good. Oh yeah, when you wake up, of course. Sorry about that. Like, you're not the first person I've done this to before. Where it's like, oh my gosh. It's like I have this player that I've been looking at on you. Okay. That was actually ridiculous. You gotta leave for me, right? I mean, if you don't die. Oh, you can survive a hit. Watch out.
Up and at him.
Oh, I had to leave for you. Thank you. I usually do this with Isla, but I don't mind using Angelo for the sake of learning how to use Angelo. You know, if the team requires an Angelo. Otherwise, I can kill this version of Dragon Lord within 5 minutes. Okay, so you can't kill me instantly either. Okay. Now my dodge just came out at a bad time, actually. It's like I wanted to use Isla too, but the longer this fight lasts is also important as well. Sure. I think we got a fourth. Let's see, 12 seconds left. Let's see. Ah, damn, we got 12 seconds. We might have a fourth. We just might have a fourth. One of my English fellas goes by the name of Goldenrod. He's a big Dragon Ball Z player as well, and Dragon Quest person also. All Toriyama related. What? The first one? You mean like the dress? Well, considering it has a different name, sorta. It really depends. Like, everyone just kind of brought whatever they liked about Toriyama to the group and stuff. I was like, I didn't really, separate her. And I was like, if you like Dragon Quest, the actual main series, cool. If you like Dragon Quest here, it's even better. Or the stuff of Toriyama stuff, no big deal. It didn't faze me a bit. If that answers your question, at least. Alright, now he's on step 2. He needs to get greasy. Yeah, it's faster fireballs and faster speed. Surprised I dodged that. Ooh boy. Good thing he's aiming at us. Run towards him! You remember this little attack? Alright, good. Hopefully my friend doesn't get too scared about the call to arms, though, when it comes to the devastating Dragon Lord. I mean, he's an Isla player, too, so he should be fine. And he has the gear. I'm gonna stand in front of your body just to show you something. Not that, though.
Like me?
But you can dodge back and forth like this to avoid that pattern. At least for this version of the Dragon Lord. Any other version, you will have to go to the side like you did previously. Hopefully you don't die at the wrong time, too. He's almost timing that to your revival. Almost. Alright, I might actually switch to Isla if we don't make the 8-minute mark. Alright, new phase, look to the sky, dodge the fireballs, and stay away from the middle of the map. Because, of course, that's an instant kill. I sure do love getting bots on my stream telling me to go to a certain website. Yeah, block this. Okay. I had to take that hit, unfortunately. Especially after a hit where I'm just stuck in place. Still got a clip hit off him now. Alright, however you dodged that, you did a great job. He hasn't done that attack in a while. With the fire breath. That was to be like last time when we were like 3 seconds behind. Or, yeah, like last time. That's what I feel like. It's almost over though. Could kill him here, but don't want to chance it. Okay, he should have died there. It's just us not hitting a crit like we were supposed to. But oh well. He'll die on the way back down, that's for sure. Because he's aiming right at me. Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Another day, another conquest.
Alright, let me see if I can get whatchamacallit in here, my other friend in here. He also has a mic, so, you know, he can talk, yada yada. In fact, I'll get both of my friends in here, just to introduce you both. 8 minutes. Oh, we missed the mark by a bit. Just by a little bit. Golden's here! Alright, the first to respond. Hey, Golden, how's it going, buddy? Oh, you woke up. Alright, so I guess you wouldn't be in the mood to play some Dragon Quest Heroes. Alright, that sounds exciting.
Well,
I invited Ruth. Maybe she'll show up and give us a piece of wisdom also as well. Oh yeah, and sorry about what happened before. I know it seemed all of a sudden that I'm all of a sudden reframing and stuff like that, and but hey, I had another friend tell me about what my problem actually was, and well, here I am.
Well, you have to deal with some stuff. We all have mental.
Yeah, but the thing is that I'm not a doctor, and I don't really
well,
it's like,
hello.
sure, we say what our problem is, but we don't exactly know, you know, what our problem is. Like, you've had that before, right, Bean, where you're like, you don't feel well, but you don't know exactly what your problem is or anything like that? If you... It's a rare...
Well, hello.
Yeah, even though I'm freely discussing with Bean over here, but long story short, it was basically I thought I had addiction to the game, so I kind of had to just take things aback a bit, just to be sure that I wasn't actually addicted to the game. I mean, sure, I got really excited about playing the game, but hey, I like Dragon Quest a lot, you know. That can't be helped. Yo, we got a fourth. a fourth that I didn't expect, but more, they're all welcome, all the same. Alright, so we're gonna rerun through this again, I guess it looks like. Get my party powers, do this. I'll also be using that little low health strategy as well. What's it called again? Isla is just flat out better. The difference between Isla and Maribel is that Maribel can be played outside. Isla is has to stay indoors. Pretty much. And that sounds sexist, but it's actually very accurate. Because what she cooks up is phenomenal. And now that we have 3 Islas, oh my gosh, the time is gonna go short. And now that I'm actually playing at my full right now. Everyone's gonna be jumping off the cliff to get the damage up and crit up. Which is a party power, by the way, too, also, that you can access. You're gonna see this thing go by pretty fast. And I will subtract the Angelo when it comes to fighting the devastating Dragon Lord. Then that'll be it. Well, aside from, okay, you know how this works. Run for it. Oh, the good reason to charge here is to also force him to do an attack that isn't an attack. He'll just try to remove your stats and such. That sort of stuff. Like he'll go for that instead. See, I'm already in range now.
I might have overdone it a little. I might have overdone it a little.
I think he's aiming at you. Okay, he's aiming at you. You were the only one that were away from us. Gotta look for an opening.
Be careful now, everyone.
That almost killed me. Alright, this is usually where he screws himself up. But Isla has always been the dragon killer of Dragon Quest. I think almost everyone died? Okay, I'd have no drugs to bring anyone back up, so, you know. Except for her, though. If she's willing to share, that is. Oh yeah, the final form of this. While he might do a little bit less damage in some areas, in exchange he gets minions. And you'll be put to the true test. Not to mention that you've somewhat encountered these type of enemies before. They're called veteran versions. And if you've done a bunch of magic mazes and stuff. Well, not magic, but like regular just dimensional dungeons, you've come across them a few times. Particularly in bad guys' base. But it's the worst of the worst here. Wow, he actually didn't go into second form. I think he can die here. I think. No, I don't think I'm dead. That's okay.
I'm so sorry.
Because he's dead anyway. Totally worth it.
I've got all the data I need.
Oh, FYI, you do have to play this early just to get a chance to play with the Japanese players also. Around 8 AM. Because they're like hours ahead of... They're possibly 6 hours ahead of us, I think. And that's being generous. Okay. We can back up and now take care of the final. I might add that other guy too also. I haven't met him before, but I'm definitely be friends with that dude. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Map. Just let everyone know we're about to switch. This is it right here.
Come back soon.
The true final battle. And for the sake of the team, I will go, whatchamacallit. Angela for this one. This time.
Well, hello.
I'll let the Islas take care of business.
Consider me your personal bodyguard.
Oh, also, it's highly recommended that you find yourself a partner, and by a partner, stay near the group. You do not want to be by yourself, being surrounded by a bunch of powerful enemies and such and such. It can be quite the terrible. Well, you know where I'm going with this, right? Great, great, great. I just like making it over dramatic and stuff because that's how it is, man. It's crazy. You're gonna have to give it your all. Real Sonic fan and Ruth are the only two I've spoken to recently. Me and Luke just talk about life stuff, so you know, it's nice to have her around us when not every conversation needs to lead to Dragon Quest Heroes and stuff like that. It's refreshing, which is one of the reasons why she kind of sort of stuck around during the whole wipeout, of course. And we talked about other stuff too, also, I believe. Well, like Dragon Ball Z, your fan fiction, and stuff like that, you know. Like, it wasn't always purely just Dragon Quest Heroes. Like, I don't know, maybe I just like having you around. That sort of thing. I can't think of a good reason, but the reason is good enough for me. Let's just put it like that. Alright, I'm gonna assume everyone else is just doing their own thing because they know how to fight this boss and goofing around, but that's alright. So, we'll just focus on our own thing. Because this is my lobby and we'll play it my way. We're just doing this purely to help you out. If they don't want to use strength boosts, that's fine by me. So this might take a little bit, like 14 minutes or something like that. But 14 minutes of fun, right? I mean, how bad could that be?
Sounds like 12 minutes of me laying on the floor, but, you know.
Hey, I mean, you never know. Like I said, new attacks you have to watch out for, of course. Just dodge appropriately. Because if you weren't here, I would be fighting this fight just a little bit differently. Because I would try to appeal to their customs. So for your sake, I do want to get this done as soon as possible. And then, I guess I'll let you decide what we do next. We can go back to a magic maze where we can get to those extra mini medals, because he doesn't need extra mini medals. Good. Our stage is back up. I just realized she's a stage too. Also, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to revive somebody. Like, get on your feet, soldier. It's not over until it's over. Alright, I gotta give you a couple of seconds because he's trying to snipe me as I'm reviving you.
Must I do everything?
Oh yeah, we'll also accept HP recoveries too, also, because that's totally okay now. I mean, if you go down again.
This isn't looking good.
If anyone's low, that is. Otherwise, we'll take the 10 too. Miss a little attack, just dodge it. Fireball phase again. And like I said, I can show you how to get that power. Even Golden was able to hit those numbers, you know, after some training and farming. He had to harass a bunch of great trolls in Ingenious Forest to make it happen to them. But it was worth it. Remember those times, Golden? All those great trolls? The rolling, the smashing. The absolutely, the wanted ones. You know, the ones you want it, but at the same time you didn't want. We always say thank you after killing one of these bosses, too. I'm so mad seeing that stage on the field. It's like, where are you at? You're somewhere. Now I'm sure you're with the group. I mean, you remember what I told you. Yeah, in fact, you're beating up one of those mall keepers right now. Showing him who's boss. Watch out for the silence. They're trying to silence you. Like you're fighting a dragon. And of course I get silenced. No one really, well, except for one person, didn't really need my attack boost anyway. Alright, good. Now you're getting it. Oh, by the way, he's gonna do this 2 more times, and on the 3rd time he'll start dropping some rare items called tambourines. They give you max tension, and you'll have to use that appropriately. Might as well go hyper. Actually, I'm kind of surprised the stage isn't using whatchamacallit, Kakwang, just to protect herself, because I know she could. Lightning balls. Well, lightning storm, I guess. You see the big purple circle and you want to dodge. Looks like you got underneath his chin. Good. Yes, but his time limit is very forgiving. We're talking about 30 plus minutes. Which, of course, well, about that point, you'd probably be sick and tired of the boss already and rage quit. I mean, if it were up to me, like when I first did this, like 30 minutes of this, you're practically guaranteed to get it. Too bad he dodged the attack. Alright, find a partner. Oh right, I forgot to mention something else too also. And if we ever happen to get the miracle of 4 players again, you have access to Kazapple. You remember that spell, right? Now, if you can stay alive long enough, we can actually perform a Kazapple and completely wipe out a wave. Was it pain if you got one? Oh, okay. Got the revive. Some characters can do that too. I think I have a 5% chance of reviving. Or is it 10%? I think it's 5%. Second wave, this is when the tambourine starts showing up the next time you kill a mall keeper. They're the ones that possess the item. I'll let you know if I see one. I see one. See that glowing light? That's one of the tambourines I'm talking about. Gives you max tension. Use it whenever you're ready. I probably should have told you to bring Wind Clipper because these bats are absolutely obnoxious too, by the way. Looks like he went hyper good.
Impressed, yeah?
There will be more tambourines. We'll probably be around for another hour or two, Golden, too, as well. I mean, even though our group is full and stuff, but, hey, at least, we got a new person to our, group, you know, that's the thing. And if I want to find even more people to the group, I'll have to do what I did last time, just camp story mode. Because somebody with online play will be playing it. Of course, there was this other guy that I was looking on YouTube also. I mean, he doesn't have PlayStation Plus, but I was thinking about buying it for us, just to give him a taste of what online play is. I'm assuming he's gonna possibly run into an issue once you start doing some of the dimensional dungeons. Because Beans had a problem. He got stuck on whatchamacallit. He got stuck on the Lay of the Dark Master, which is Track Cross second form. Oh yeah, the RNG can be a little on that one. Surprised you got as much as you did, really. Like, really surprising. Alright, we could actually do that too. You still need those, whatchamacallit things.
I'm sorry.
And with the way they're fighting, I could be anybody you want me to be. So you want to take care of that? Well, the thing is, we're actually full. Cause there's a fourth guy just showed up out of nowhere. And, you know, and we accept all people. But I know you were sleepy too also, so it's like, like, sorry, it doesn't usually happen like that. Here's a revive for you, by the way.
Must I do everything myself?
That almost killed me. With a shockwave. Alright. Attack boosted enemies that hit even harder than normal. And I mean, they hit hard. I probably should have warned you about that shockwave. Oh, David, I'll dodge that. I see that tambourine that's right next to his hip, but, you know, I have max tension already. I'm gonna see if I can cheese it. Oh, somebody grabbed it already, okay. Well, at least somebody grabbed it. You know, I just remember he summons another wave too, so... I probably should have remembered that. He's gonna summon another wave while he's here. That makes it even worse. So it's been a while since I've done this fight. And this is it. That's the last time he'll do that, too. Wow, it's like he kept aiming at me as I was going that direction, and I didn't know he was aiming at. Who has a life? That stage does. This is the home stretch. You're gonna have to heal yourself.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Alright, cool. Just stay incognito. Do a bunch of dive attacks. That'll keep you moving fast. Because Pizarro is already at max tension. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to watch out for that Fireball Shockwave combo. Target somebody. When someone dies, you switch your target. Fire breath, oh no. We just clear out some of the enemies. That'd be great. I was like my last heal.
I think I'm in trouble here.
Better help that stage. Alright. Almost all the enemies are gone. That stone golem is the only thing that's left. Oh yeah, you also stuff very profitable too fighting this fight as well.
I think I'm in trouble here.
This isn't
Just keep
looking
running, you'll
good.
be just fine. Only the Pizarro actually has stones left.
I'm sorry.
Alright, that's it.
Everyone.
That's every single enemy. He won't be doing this again. Wow, how am I terrible at that? Well, we can't possibly lose now. Unless, of course, the Pizarro gets up in the wrong spot in the wrong time. Like, getting caught in that fire would kill him. 9 seconds left before the sage gets back to life. I'm sure he won't choke and miss dodge. I'm just gonna give him whatever HP I can give him. Or a little bit of both, I guess. That fireball phrase can be quite frustrating if you're not used to your character's dodging methods. But I believe you get benefits for being at low health also, so it's not the end of the world.
Sorry, everyone.
He tried to bite me. I touched one of the stupid lightnings that, the random portion of the lightning. Just run, you'll be fine.
This
Running usually does work. Like, you don't even have to roll or anything. Well, the stage actually has a stone left. Hope she doesn't die on that revive, because that's probably what will happen.
I'm sorry, everyone.
I mean, I kind of feel that was going to happen. FYI, this is only taking longer because they choose to goof off the boss, and I have no problem with that whatsoever. It'll probably be a while before we ever do this again. Unless, of course, you want to do it another time. When you're, you have all the gear you can possibly have. But this is kind of how you get your in-game gear to fight him better. Also, by the way. Jump. Fire breath. I just got only 2 people are actually benefiting from the oomph spell anyway. The spellcaster certainly isn't. Okay, we did it. So what's our plan?
Oh,
Are
I'm
we going
sorry.
for mini medals or are we going for
Did I
weapons?
outclass you all?
I need a bowl, so I'm down for whatever you guys want to do.
Alright, best case scenario, we go for the weapons. Mini medals are easy to get. 17 minutes, so 3 minutes more than what I thought. That's okay. That happens. And Foul Fortress is pretty easy. You can do it solo also. I mean, the easy answer is like, don't screw that up. Let's say, So I shall get them prepared for a Mighty Maze. Everyone's down with that. I gotta remember to add that other guy too also. Let's see. I'll take a screen cap of his name. And since they're okay with not using, whatchamacallit, I could actually go for some healing.
We're doing Mighty Maze. I need to switch weapons, right?
Yes, which character do you want me to be? I know you got Tortico taken care of, but who should I be? Because those two are okay.
Okay, the Crimson Crescent is Saint Spear.
So,
Well, hello.
I, Kirill, shall join with you.
let's speed this up actually a little faster. Okay. I thought I switched to
Well,
him.
hello.
I, Kirill, shall
They
join
might have
with
to back up just a little bit because they're going to realize I'm using this character instead. Should be no big deal though. Not much changes, per se. Let's see, what is the build that I use for this scenario? I guess this is one of the things I use right here. This. Actually, that's not what I use. Gotta make sure I get something decent. And like, they'll be fine. That's not one of the things. Where's it? I think this will do for right now. And something like a prayer ring. For extra MP recovery. Mine gives me 5 because I have it maxed out. That better probably be one of the next tasks at hand to upgrade, by the way, too, if you haven't already. Prayer ring. A prayer ring. Very nice items to have. Kabuff. Probably won't need Kabuff. We need healing, chain lightning, maelstrom, and maybe I can throw up a Kabuff in there. It's just like, it's more of if we need it, because I don't know if it's going to be hit by spells or anything like that. Oh, lightning conductor, I guess. 360 blast, nothing. Okay. I'm sure they'll be fine. They haven't really changed their strategies. Okay, here we go. Oh, party powers. Let's see. You have Rage is Contagious on you, right? Okay, cool. I'm gonna equip that to myself also. Or actually, actually, as long as somebody has, that's good. I'm gonna just have Element Accurement to stop certain things from happening. Like the possibility of stopping a status effect from hitting me. I have a 25% chance of resistance, which works wonders. One of the best things you can get your hands on. That's after you max out the bow, of course. Alright. So there's 4 characters. Oh, we have max tension already. We can perform Kazaffle. Oh, we have double spears? Okay, I guess double spears means double the possibilities. Alright, what am I doing? I could just pop this now. Alright, I'm gonna assume somebody picked up a, whatchamacallit. I guess you know about those healing rocks, right? They're like little purple rocks that can revive you and heal you at the same time. They're in this area. What are they called again? They have a name. Oh, nice finisher. Okay, next. Oh wait, I do remember getting the perfect spear, but well, I'm doing it for you, I guess. Yeah. I don't mind getting another spear. But if you're going spear, I should probably switch to something else. So what else should I be? If you're already using spear. Oh yeah, double. Forgot about that. I would get lightning on these guys, but only if I think they're low and they're gonna die. So they go into that annoying hyper mode. Yep, can't have any of that.
I must not to fail.
But they're aiming at me right now. Alright, now it's safe for me to poke this guy to death. Alright, cross your fingers, it all depends on what kind of boss we're getting. We could possibly fight Fractos again, or maybe something easy like Bad Guy Space. Even Twin Team Sovereign. Or Tower, what is it called? Tribulation? Yes. Tower of Tribulation. You've done this before in story mode, yeah. Which means I guess you know how this is gonna end too, also. Get me before I can even heal. I know we use strength boost a lot, but it's nice to, you know, not have to rely on strength boost all the time. So we can have some variety. Oh, you two, are you a curse? So remember, if you get an essence, that's your weapon. But if you get a shard, that's a fifth of your weapon. Atlas comes up next. A gold rosary is a pretty nice item to have too, also. Alright, I'll go for a tier 3 healing now. Unless someone else was maxing just like me. Alright, we'll be waiting for you. Very nice. Let's see. Cross our fingers. Hope we get what we came for. Just let me know if the game says you got a spear essence.
Hurrah!
Is what you're looking
My
for.
daily diligence bears fruits.
Because daily diligence. I got a spear shard. So you got, so that's 1/5 of your weapon. We'll have to roll again. So let's give it another go. That's 1/5 of what you need. I believe both of them are random, but the first one's supposed to be catered towards you, I believe. Then the second one is catered to a random teammate. To my understanding. Wow, unlimited power. You can go nuts now. I'm surprised he missed me. Oh yeah, you can't do this. Even I think even you could be able to kill that quickly. No, if you have a Titan belt.
And don't come back.
Healing now. I think it's okay if I poke him. Alright, cool. One of those guys is guaranteed to drop one of their medals. That's a guaranteed. Oh yeah, if you ever wish to have some all-range power, I would suggest investing into the, whatchamacallit, into a tough guy tattoo set. While MP recovery may not be so great, you'll have overall, you know, damage output be better by 29%. This includes coup de grace also too. So very valuable. And the Mustafars aren't too hard to deal with. But it's the Rose Guardians that will be. But you're a gladiator or something. As long as you walk in there with somebody who can, whatchamacallit, that has ZAM, or has some sort of way of breaking guard, you're good. Hey, we got a mini medal. And when you get one, everyone gets one. Alright, mini boss. Or it could be that really, really long stage that I've been worried about from the beginning. Let's see which one it is. Which we call Foul Fortress. This is the one that drops meteorites, by the way. Welcome back. We didn't get the shard that we were looking for, but at least it got one shard. I would fear that you needed. Kinda. So. Gotta look for another before I can do a healing. Because he'll do that. Anyone hear from any fake telemarketers recently? You know, the ones that sound like they come from a different country, trying to take your information or money? One was trying to sell me some insurance. You too? Okay. Oh, gotcha. I'm coming. You gotta give it a couple. Okay, good. He turned his back.
Permit me to aid you.
Time for a full power reheal. Don't forget you can block between attack strings to reduce that damage. Comes in handy. If you're using regular attacks, that is. Alright, now we cross our fingers again to get a decent boss. Honestly, anything but that ice boss, because he's a pain in the ass to deal with. Even with a full squad. Even though I have lightning this time, which would check the robot phase. Oh, the big cat. You remember him from story mode. He's just worse. I thought he killed you instantly at first. But you're better than that. This is tier 1 reheal. Usually he follows up that shockwave with a... I'm sorry, you first, Golden? Mm-hmm. Me too. Really. I'll even record my action. And I'll scream. Just like how I beat this game solo. I kind of screamed a little bit when I beat the final boss solo.
My daily diligence
But I'll scream even louder for Dragon Quest Heroes 3. I'll be like, take my money. Hey, I got a spear essence. Did you get it? So you got what you came for. You got 2 of what you came for. Okay. We can switch characters now.
What was that? That's a guaranteed.
Guaranteed. So I'm gonna tell we're gonna do it again. So what character do you need me to be? And I will follow suit. Broadsword. That is what is that? Terry? Okay. Sure.
Well, hello.
Sure. I haven't used Terry in a while, but and I feel kind of bad that I don't use Terry. Only reason I don't really use him as much is because he just doesn't have maybe because it's his tack combo. That might be it. I don't like him for his tack combo, which sounds kind of mean. Like he could have a better tack combo. That's what Golden was telling me. It told me he was like broken, like he was just mop the floor, everybody. Left and right, taking names. Isn't that right, Golden? Let's see, metal drop. Never have any good, whatchamacallit on me. I guess same says before, just use the prayer ring to go with my, tough guy tattoo set. I mean, Doi, might as well. Guy over healing. Alright, what kind of stuff did I have? Miracle. Well, if I keep streaming, we will. I mean, I know we got another Actually, I do remember someone told me about a stream earlier that I went to that I think Roof told me about, and I did see the, it was just like a bunch of mobile Dragon Quest. I was like, come on, guys. Not this mobile nonsense. Vacuum slam. Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna catch on in the States unless it's freaking Dragon Quest Tech or it's freaking Dragon Ball Legends.
Exactly. I'm missing an attack. That's why I'm missing an attack. This, I only have 8. 8 on my freaking, oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. Okay. That's really embarrassing. I don't have, oh look, someone's being Maribel. What a convenience, huh? Alright, I kind of feel a little embarrassed that, my, Terry only has 8 in proficiency. Luckily that'll fix that. I had actually a pretty decent set with him, really. Since he could actually control the way he lowers his HP. Just get low health, go max tension, and just keep spamming, what was it? Double-edged sword and whatchamacallit? Material thrust. And he'll just melt through bosses. Oh boy, this is the map that I was worried about, by the way. Multiple bosses. Oh, this will be the rare first time for you to get your hands on a lost leader medal, which is guaranteed. If they're willing to share, that is. $60 just to get one? Wow. That sounds about right, actually. He's very stingy about giving his stuff. Why are there 3 people here? Hold on a second. Let me go ahead and fix this. Poor stage is all by themselves. What's it again? Oh, I guess they're taking control of healing. If I was paying attention, I would have needed Miracle Flash. So this map will just be a little... Oh yeah, also I'm streaming this, Golden, if you want to, you know, a better view of what's going on. You know? Almost got instant killed by the monkeys.
How did this happen?
Brain drain. Look at me, in the corner spanking my monkey. While no one else is looking. Also, sorcerer rings are kind of nice too, also. They give you an amazing MP increase, amazing, what is that, magic stat, and they give you +1 in like MP recovery. Just passable be a weapon you would use, even in the game. But you're not interested in Ubers yet, I guess. Yeah, if we keep playing at 8 AM like this, you might keep encountering stuff like this. And even Golden will be involved this time and not being completely cock-blocked by another Japanese player, but hey, you know, it's... I would expect him to... Yeah, because, you know, I don't kick nobody. I mean, there was like one exception with this one guy who would troll in Devastating Dragon Ball. Otherwise, you know, everyone is welcomed. We want everyone to play. We know how dead this game can be, and we just can't afford any losses and such and such. But Golden knows he can always summon me if he needs me. And I'll be there. I'm dead. Oh, God. That one's about to explode. That crimson dude. Darkium is nice. Comes in handy when it comes to making those strength rings. I got a bunch of monster metal. But I'll be sure to share those. So far we've been playing for an hour and 40 minutes, according to my stream. We're making great progress. It's a giant cat. We'll start using Karen more. If I ever feel like doing those devastating Dragon Ball runs. It's okay, it's okay. Well, it would be one hell of a wake-up call to do a Dragon Lord fight and stuff like that, so, you know, thought I gave you maybe a little bit of, I know I gave you a warning, but, you know, like, one hell of a wake-up call, you know? Like, even we didn't, I don't think we were threatened went towards it. Okay. I'm not saying they don't have to revive you, but there is a rock right here to revive you. Okay. I mean, I'm sure they know the rock is here. I'm stuck between 4 lost leaders. Now I know how Shredder feels when he's trying about the Ninja Turtles. Oh, somebody cursed me too also. I want to say, who's causing explosions? You doing it? Yeah, now that I think about it, like I'm seeing odd explosions here. Does she have that spell? Or like, I know what I saw. I'm gonna check that stream later. The only thing she has explosion is Zam. I don't think she has Bang. Alright, I got a magic rock in case for revival. Now it's time to start popping teammates. These guys are a big enough threat to. Yeah, it's like they just tell us that, you know, they know we want it, and they know it'll sell. I mean, I know I was a late bloomer and stuff, but, you know, I didn't have a PlayStation 4 at the time when it came out, you know. But rest assured, I would have gotten it day one, had I known about it. I'd been one of the first responders, and then I would feel even older than I am now. Of course, I might have possibly missed a generation where I played with you guys. Possibly. But probably not likely, though. It'd just be a matter of time, really. I'd just be older. No way, actually, I'd be more experienced would I be.
Leaving so soon?
This is the dude that drops his medal, by the way. So she does have an explosion. Oh, right, because she has a wand, that's why, okay. And that does make sense, then. Maybe they'll be nice and give you the Lost Leader medal, so you can completely just mop the floor with enemies. But hey, you look at taking the promises and stuff like that. Boy, my zombie gladiator is tearing him up too also. He's about to die. He's dead. He's gonna drop it. Your chance to get it. It's in the corner right now. Alright, the power is yours. I have a max tension I'm sitting on, so I don't need it. My advice is to use it on the back row. Get to the back row and then pop it. This will be just like football practice. Whoever, you know, actually does football practice before, I guess. Yeah, right behind that lost leader, and then pop it. Oh, sweet virtual weapons, okay. And then unleash the power. I see light, and that must be yours. But he asked for it. Lightning storm. Oh yeah, Lost Leaders love going after minions over actual characters. It's just a thing they have. Did we forget anybody? Who's left? Okay, that's it. Alright. Usually there's like a big old flash of when we finish it, but sometimes it's like that. Oh, and for the needlessly long running stretch, I had the camera pan where I can see y'all behind me. It's funny. Oh, the two of you didn't make it. It's okay, it changes nothing then. Online play, they say you have a few seconds, and then bam, next area. And now we go to the mini-boss. Who is another Lost Leader. So I can't parry his attack. Somehow I took block damage even though I was during my, whatchamacallit, Miracle Slash animation. Oh no, your girlfriend went down. Where's she at? He's on your ass, by the way, too, also. Sorry, they will do that sometimes. They'll see you try to save somebody and he will just basically snipe you. Luckily, he likes little girls, so, you know.
Not on my watch.
He's looking at us, he's looking at us. What do we do? What do we do? Oh, he's looking at you, okay. I'll go the other way. Oh yeah, if you're wondering how we're being healed, it's because we're being healed by a move called Right as Rain. I used it before when we first played together in Magic Maze. Just gradual HP regeneration. Nice skill. Not as fast as, you know, Remore heal, but gets the job done. Oh boy. You can't dodge block it. That takes all your life away except for like 1 HP. That little ball does. But it won't ever kill you. It's just one of those type of attacks. I believe that little fat ball that thing has it too also. The fat thing with the club. I guess we'll just call it night clubbers because that's just kind of the name we know it as.
This isn't looking good.
He pulled that hit off for us too. Don't worry, it's almost over. He did. Oh, gotta still use this anyway. Doesn't matter if he's dead. I'll turn his dust into particles. Alright, what's the next boss gonna be? It could be anybody. Oh, a bonus room! These can happen too, also. You're okay with these, right? I know you're max level, but I guess they can still drop Quicksilver keys too, also. Like something just dropped the elevating shoes. That could be great for later. If you have any vocations that need extra levels. Alright, all of them are successfully killed, and yes, these guys can still disappear away from you, and even in this place. It's only in the, what is it called? The Quicksilver key rooms are the only rooms that they don't run away, no matter what. Oh, speak of the devil. Oh, you don't get one-shotted from that, so that's not too bad. Sounds juicy. This will be a little bit slower than we did last time since we don't have you-know-what like last time. But we can do it. Because we're Dragon Quest heroes. Don't be near that wall no matter what. Going for this nonsense. Hopefully after this, my proficiency gets high enough so I can actually use it. I know exactly where to go to get my proficiency up. I had to go to, what's it called? I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's like that tall tower that you had to go to in order to fight the, Twin Kings. It's either the base or Sentry. Or Central. I think it was the base. Yeah, probably the base. Good place. Yeah, but Rogue guys have such high defense. They have exactly 2,000 HP, but you gotta get past the defense. And run into those dangerous wanted versions. Wow, 228 was enough to kill me. Oh no, everyone used up their drugs. I mean everyone. That Maribel is dodge rolling for life. Should have seen her. Like most children trying to avoid a spanking. He's aiming at the Maribel. He misses. He's charging at you. Sorry, that was a little late on my part. But hey, you live. Oh, I guess I should give you some HP too also.
Damn you!
I mean, at that one little HP would have made a difference, but, you know. Alright, she is killing us. I just remembered that. I mean, I guess she's having one hell of a time trying to, whatchamacallit, find an opening. Yeah, stand still and maybe have her camera turned backwards too, because she might have that problem also. Possibly. Because she knows she get one shot from that. So she's packing something incredible. Lightning and a shockwave. There's a charge attack. Real. I mean, I guess as long as it has multiplayer, sure. And I don't mind having a harder action game and stuff. It's just that what we have here is nice too, you know. There's a lot of enemies and stuff like that. Yeah, you have a lot of stuff catered to just like one enemy, and I guess it'd be interesting to have a tough life or death situation versus a bat, you know, or a slime. At least then we'll know how the slime got its wanted status, because, you know, I'm sure some of that wanted status probably questioned y'all before, like, how does a slime get wanted? And how does anything get wanted around here? Everything else is, well, self-explanatory. Freaking monsters. Oh yeah, the clones in it, and it's better if it's just used for original content anyway, or samurai stuff like that's fine. We got seafood too as a new one. That's also Souls-like. Exactly. Yeah, maybe like later in the game it can be, but it's not like that all the time. It's cheerful and stuff, and there might be some down times and here and there, but I don't know, it just doesn't work. I mean, if they really want to go that route, and if they have to, make it into a crossover. Question is, who would they crossover with too? Because that's a tough one. Let's see. Games. I guess it had to be something underneath the show in I guess, let's see. Something around Toriyama, jumping. I guess they could do something with Shonen Jump, I guess. I mean, since Dragon Ball and Shonen Jump kind of go together, they can call in a favor, possibly. Like with Bleach, you know? Bleach and Dragon Quest. And that sounds bizarre. Oh yeah, Fortune Street. Well, I didn't really get the idea of Mickey Mouse teaming up with Thor and stuff, but you know, somehow they made it work, so I guess anything's possible if the writing's good. Our stages just died, probably to a meteorite. 3 players are left, 2 Terrys and a Maribel. Oh boy, we can't get enough of that lightning, can we? Random lightning, especially when it does 2 at once. Like, I kind of wish I knew the pattern. Or at least have the pattern show up on the map. That'd be nice. I even had to fix my camera angle, by the way, too, also, to make it spin as fast as possible, because I got really tired of chasing, those slimes, those king slimes. They just get around me. No, wake up. Got another bot on my stream. Take all my data. Another one. Yeah, we're... He's going for that attack. The one that ends games. Someone has to get their attention max now. Okay, the Maribel hat one saved up just in case. I'm going to just have my super ready with hers. I kind of wish she just attacked me, but I don't know how strong she's actually doing, but oh, he's killing 4,800 per second. Yeah, if I have to run Terry again, I'm gonna have to switch up some stuff. I know I can run an attack Bill on Terry. Okay, so I can parry, I just don't get the benefit from parrying. Oh yes, April. It goes without saying. I mean, they're doing everything they're supposed to do. They listen to their fans, and the fans deliver it. That's how it should be. They saw that. Yeah, we know it can't apply to everybody, but the people who do it, you know, thank you so much. We will pay it forward. Maybe I'll take, if it was on Valentine's Day, I'd just take a random person with me just to see the movie. That and I like Jim Carrey too, also. Yeah, what a tough decision that would be. Either introducing Shadow first or introducing Amy first. Because most people know if Amy's involved, she's going to completely derail the story. Everyone's going to be like, oh, it's an Amy, it's an Amy. Yeah, she was just there as an NPC that you just had to rescue. And I use that, I use that term loosely, by the way, because I made sure she got captured by Metal Sonic. If for those who paid attention, I mean, I know I didn't pay attention at first. I was like, what is he doing? He's grabbing something pink. Like, what is he grabbing? I didn't know. I thought he grabbed the Chaos Emerald at first. Things are usually all over the place. I guess I just want that money. Oh yeah, it's also funny how someone remade Cowboy Bebop and completely made it all social justice warrior-like. They gave Jet a daughter. That doesn't really go well with his loner status. I mean, that makes him seem like a deadbeat dad now. You know, on child support. Which isn't exactly cool. That's not a fantasy I want to be a part of. That's a damn nightmare still in the state. You know, and hope this message reaches out to people, but, you know, change this child support laws, please. They suck. That's why people don't want to marry nobody no more. Just be girlfriend and boyfriend. Oh, and divorce things do follow the same boat as child support, so that's why I'm putting them both together. Like, might as well do. He's almost dead. Just a little bit more, people. A few more hits. Meryl just got pimp smacked, by the way. After that coup de grace. Oh, you're doing some training too. That's good. Alright, we just finished up second floor FightNoid's. Gosh, I hope we get it, by the way.
I was just getting started.
Her real name? Mm-hmm. Setsia. I'm just checking the martial master, by the way. I just need. Hopefully, I got the new skills that I needed to make me viable in this fight. Please tell me I got it. Yes, I got Merciless Slash. I'm in business now. Now I can start killing things faster. Goodbye to that, and hello to Queen Setsia. You said, right? Interesting. Interesting. So what did you get, by the way? I'm assuming you didn't get what you came for, right? Oh, you did? You got the sword? Oh, okay, cool. You actually got it. Alright. So, you say you need a boomerang now, right? And that is from Maribel, I believe.
Well, hello.
Uh,
Well, hello. Well, hello.
well, if we're gonna have healing ability on guest characters, please get Nira, because Nira is basically garbage. She's the closest thing to garbage. And the only reason that, whatchamacallit, Yangus actually has just a leg up on her is because he actually has a use in a particular boss fight. And unblockable damage. Other than that, I don't know what they were thinking with, Nira.
Couldn't survive without me, hey?
The second choice is basically what you're saying. Yeah, and just stack them around on top of each other. Let's just stop mentioning phones anyway, like, you know. Phones are for texting and for, social medias, not for gaming. And social media is already a game as it is. It freaks with people's lives, you know. People cry over that stuff. Oh yeah. So your skills are fire, throw, fizz, power throw, and kazapple. Cool. Okay. So I just had to make sure what kind of skills you had before I picked mine. So I'm gonna carry the somewhat important smack back. I guess I'll carry my own fire burst throw. Okay. Oh, we have an Angelo? Is he doing his, let's see, does he have oomph on him? He does, okay. I promised to go get the other stuff. I didn't realize we were gonna have someone that raises attack finally. That's nice, for a change. I mean, finally. I can start hitting hard. Not that it's 100% needed, but nice. I've heard about it, I've seen it, I've wanted to play it, and the answer I haven't played it yet actually. But I've seen it though. It looks interesting. I'd be willing to give it a chance. If it was on PlayStation, of course. I don't have it on the Switch. Yes, okay, maybe it'll be on PC. If someone mods that thing.
Will you stop that? Will you stop that?
I mean, they are, I'm gonna say PlayStation and Nintendo are related. Ah, fully. Yeah. But you haven't forgotten how Nintendo, you know, accidentally created them, right? I mean, that was a thing. If it wasn't for Nintendo, we wouldn't have no PlayStation.
I got one! Did you see I got one?
Yes, it certainly did. Crazy how, whatchamacallit, how, Sonic is nowadays. Like, some people are just kind of confused about what Sonic is.
Will you stop that?
I mean, he used to be a cool character in my eyes. It's just, he's so annoying now. Well, I guess to be more fair, his allies have become more annoying. Like, Knuckles is not what he used to be. Like, literally, the Sonic Adventures 1 and 2 are probably the best depictions of him. Of any of the characters. Even Amy was, good, you know. At least Amy tried to fight for herself. You know, she had to fight for that damn bird. Which didn't seem like much, but, you know, at least she tried. And things were getting really bad in that bird. I heard she saying, you know, time to throw hands. We're already in a ring, let's dance. I mean, sure, had... You know what I mean? It's hard to come by. Hope you're catching that Kazapple, by the way. We could use slightly weaker enemies. I'll just start spinning stuff around. Oh, that's someone else's, zombie gladiator. Oops. Yes, Maribel, we saw you got one. Alright, I forgot the king loves to drop rocks. What's his name again? He's a king from the first game. Thorak, yes. Oh, and speaking of Pokemon, I guess my experience with Pokemon, I want to say it ends at Generation 4. I heard that game was like broken. Like they beat the game like within 20 minutes. Like it was incredible. It was like literally Generation 4 but on steroids. I mean, we had already had a void glitch, and you're telling me the void glitch is still there after all these years? Like jaw dropping. Oh good, the cranked up king of Alakazam. I get to play with him. Hold circle when he goes away like that. It'll give you time to heal yourself and get some MP back. But do it quickly because he's sending those tornadoes. Well, I would say technically they went that route twice almost. Like, Sword and Shield had the perfect balance of it, really. You still saw monsters out in the field. Like, I don't mind turn-based combat. The turn-based combat just works for that game, you know? Like, the system's been built so strong about it. Yeah, draw distance is quite difficult for some developers, and I guess the consoles too also. And I know there's games like Xenoblade Chronicles that would prove us all wrong, like now's in the Wii. Like, y'all guys can do better than this. We know they can. And if it comes out on PlayStation, I'll probably consider getting that for sure. Sorry, I keep thinking that, like, you know, these type of games aren't first party, you know? Okay. Oh, they bought the rights for it, huh? I guess Bayonetta's the same way, too, huh? Ain't going through no third Bayonetta. Nintendo owns it. Like, what's wrong with you? Wait, I thought the battle's over. I'm still dying. Okay. Yeah, the tornadoes are still coming.
Well, isn't anybody going to thank me?
I wonder who told me that Maribel was 16 years old. I got Boomerang Essence. Did you get it?
I think I told you that a long time ago.
Yeah, you must have. so we are complete, correct? You didn't? Oh no, sorry. Let me go back. I thought I heard wrong.
Yeah, Mirabelle is 16, but if you count the year for it to come out, not the original, NES and PlayStation version, but the DS version that, DS version that came out,
Mm-hmm.
she's probably pretty much legal at this point.
Now that's a good quote. She's legal.
You'll be what, 2004.
Alright, we're doing this again. Because that freaking king didn't give us what we deserve, by the way. Like, how dare he? And then you realize we're on a schedule here? You know, on a killing schedule. I wonder who... Okay, so the yellow one's gonna go backwards to take care of the hordes from behind. Which means we can go forward. Was that like a superpower throw, or a... Because it seemed like it was too small to be a Giga. Okay. I'm pretty sure you can definitely one-shot all those, bats, for sure. The king, though, would take a little bit more attention. He can die in his pool of piss. Actually, can I stop you for just a second there? Because I remember somebody bringing it up. Like, I want to say maybe a week ago. Someone was asking me, should I do a flying start? You know, and I was telling them, only reason you should do a flying start is for stats. And he seemed a bit disappointed because there was no reason to play the game a second time. There needs to be a reason to play the game a second time. You know, I think. Because this is what this game kind of lacks. I mean, stats are great and all, but like maybe story choices, you know, just little things to make it worth playing a second time. If they could fix that, that'd be great. Hell, I think every game I've played has always had a reason to play it a second time around. Otherwise, it's the same song, same dance. Alternate characters, yeah, like for different paths. That sort of thing. That would really be interesting then. Then you'd be really inclined to do it.
Impressed yet?
Come on, get to it.
I guess we could explore the topic of knighthood. I mean, that's an interesting topic. I mean, even the first game was kind of like that. I mean, he found the girl and got married. I know it sounds very old-fashioned, but you know, I don't know. It's a nice story to have. Ooh, and then they could do the lady things again, like who you choose, who you marry, and that'll be unlocked as a playable character. So we can go back to that thing, except you get your wife early. Just like in Dragon Quest V, I think. They don't have to decide. The player will decide. You'll have multiple canon wives. It'll be a polygamous marriage. Well, yeah, not exactly polygamous, but a different timeline. You go to a different timeline to get a different type of, you know, woman. That sort of thing. Well, sometimes you just don't get. You have to make sacrifices. You know, you have to just get married to different people, get different results, and that sort of thing. Is like, and some people love the idea of marrying different things. And, well, different relationships. We'll just low key and say just different relationships because we're not going to do Bean, don't forget there's a second monster that shows up halfway through the fight, which is the blue kitty, who also loves ice. Speaking of big, hold that thought again, because now it's just, how many times have you played this game, like, story-wise? Like, how long do you think the story lasts, hours-wise? If we were just doing the story, maybe did, like, a few mandatory, like, quests, and by mandatory, the ones that like, give you, like, heal stones and stuff, those are the only ones that truly matter, and stuff. How long do you think the game lasted? So between 20 and 40. So we'd be okay with another 20 to 40 storyline again, depending on choices. Oh, I didn't get affected. I'm thinking. Oh yes, knighthood. Oh yeah, he orchestrated the whole thing, turning everyone against each other. Wanted to go smoothly, but we somehow...
Haha. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Did you just get it, by the way? Okay. So, now what? I'll let you pick, Bean, too, also, since, now we have all your stuff. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You want to farm for mini metals, by the way, now? Alright, I'm just gonna tell everyone to, chill for a second. Well, let's do the math, because, as far as we're concerned, FightNoid's plan never got really, you know, faulted at all. Like, I think everything just went according to plan, as far as we're concerned. I mean, he did eventually, well, let's see, sorta went to plan, I mean. Okay, actually, I take that back. Let's imagine a world where FightNoid's plan didn't go wrong. Because I guess Denizia and the Accordions were supposed to take each other out. Which leaves the, Ingenians versus the King of Claw and Cadavers taking each other's out. Of course, and that also leaves the final four-way, so let's see. Because it really depends on who would be, oh, the other guy's leaving. Mm-hmm. In fact, let's really think about that. Who would win in a war between the Denisians and the Accordions? Because they seem like they all have the same spears or anything like that, and I think it was only Denisian that actually had access to like monsters that had the Maw Keeper. Like they have that sort of thing. You know, ain't that something? They have the resources. Oh right, he does get involved.
And if the High King did get involved in that big war to the point that he would have been like used all of his magic power in order to stop problems.
Where we going, by the way, Bean? It's up to you to choose. Either we go to Mighty Maze again, or we farm for mini medals.
Whatever you guys want. Yes. All I need left is mini medals. But yes.
Then it sounds like you've made your decision.
Come back
Mini
soon.
medals it is.
Well, hello.
So I will be going all out,
Come on then.
showing you how powerful Pizarro can actually be. Make sure everything's all supposed to be it. I don't really need element of curement no more, at least not this time.
Plus, I think that the whole, like, I look at it like this. Should Fractal be able to, like, if his plan succeeded, Desdemona would have more than likely succumbed to the curse and she would have died.
Oh, I mean, like, well, I guess when you said succumb, I kept thinking, like, will she turn evil or something like that?
No, that means usually, submit.
Okay, so she would have died. Yes, that would have been heartbreaking.
She would have died, she either would have died at Rakdos' hands, or she would have
Oh right, I did forget to factor that they both it would be Desdemona versus Cesar. That would be something to factor into the war. Gosh, that's interesting. But then Denisia has Donk.
Desdemona would have automatically won because experience versus
I know she talks a big game, but could she really fight Cesar? Toe to toe. You.
Are you ready?
Interesting. Oh, sorry for taking that from you, but you have one for yourself now. What do you think, Bean? Who do you think would win in a fight in a war? The Accordions or the Denisians? You do know about all their resources, correct? Okay, I guess Golden will give you a refresher of the resources that they both have, starting with the Accordions. If you're wondering why we're not accounting for Harbor, because the only thing Harbor has is just that one fat dude, and well, they don't really have anything special, honestly. I'm assuming he would have been wiped out for sure, which is why Denise probably picked them first. You know, realistically, they picked them first because they knew they were gonna get wiped out for sure. Oh right, they were present too. I guess we can't exclude them, and they were both already there. Oh, you said stillborn. But I get what you're saying. I guess that makes the topic a bit more longer lasting. We just exclude the heroes. Ooh, actually, this makes this even more interesting because they were born in separate, well, I know they're twins. They don't know that they're twins. They would, let's see, Harbor would, I guess Harbor would have access to one of the twins, and I guess Denisian would have access to another twin. Correct? You know, if they didn't, but more than likely, they probably wouldn't have, fought. They knew each other, so if they met, they probably wouldn't fight each other. Possibly. They didn't. Oh, that'd be interesting. Then Harbor actually has a fighting chance. And we know how powerful their heroes can be. Oh man, oh man. I don't know why I never thought about this until now. Like, just the what ifs. I mean, I see these what ifs all the time in Dragon Ball Z, but doing a what if in Dragon Quest Heroes is interesting. Brings more life into the story. Maybe I'll pop it on GameFAQs and see how many people like to respond. I mean, the forum's been kind of dead. I mean, I've been trying to keep it alive with my constant want to play a game, but bringing actual story bits into it and what ifs. We need what ifs, you know, it makes interesting stories. Okay, so I guess now we have to, let's see, so there's 5 people to consider, I guess. Now, we have the Harbins, we have the Accordions, we have the, ooh, we got a dog collar. Sorry, I got distracted, okay, what were they? We have the Harbors, we have the Accordions, we have the Ingenians, we have, I guess we want to call the, what do we, the King of Claws people? Like, what do we call them? I guess the No Man's Land people, I guess. I mean, they're within 3 branches, as far as we're concerned. Which is fine, I guess. And we're trying to figure out who would win in a war. And we know the war couldn't have just, and this is assuming, the Chlorians? Okay, we'll call them the Chlorians. Thank you. Well, I tried to put them all together as a group because, you know, I figured they all help each other out, being their monsters and whatnot. So, we're just gonna call Chlorian, we call them all Chlorians. I mean, we assume they're gonna help each other out. I mean, and it would give them a fighting chance. I mean, these humans have been fighting monsters all their lives. They need, something to stand a chance. Or they'd be almost screwed as the Harbins, if not for, like, having a hero. So we have five armies to worry about. The Chlorians, the Ingenians, the Harbins, Ingenians, Accordions, Chlorians, the Denisians. Those 5. And based on the story, we know who gets attacked first. And we believe that the Harbins will get taken out. Even though, whatchamacallit, Cesar's heart may not have been in the right place. I mean, maybe it was a good, like he had a reason to do it.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no, our Isla died. You get it. Mini medals is what we're getting, by the way, too, also because of this boss.
They were no match for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't wait to see it too, also. And maybe I'll actually, you know, get into that. And by get into it, I mean actually play it. Because thankfully that'll be on the PlayStation.
Are you ready?
Yeah, they should know by now. We don't have time for that nonsense. scalpers did a pretty good job. Oh, random mini medals are nice too. Alright, for anyone who's in the chat that isn't a robot, you know, definitely contribute to the situation. Who do you think would win in a fight? I have like 2 viewers and I don't know if they're a bot. I know one of them is playing with us right now, but oh, that was quick. That's how it should always go. But yeah, this topic deserves to be fleshed out more. Because it's always something interesting about, you know, plans going the way they're supposed to go.
True, but that all depends on how they plan it out. Because think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Astoria is already looking at like how big this map is. It's already probably as big as Dragon Quest.
Cutter blow. Floaty slash.
Do you think that Fractal's picked the matchup between the Harbins and the Denisian purely because he knew they were weak? Like, do you think that? Like, could that have possibly been a factor? Oh man, I didn't think about it like that. If I didn't know, but I think you had a mastermind on you. There, Golden. You hiding something? Oh yeah, can't get enough of those. People love those type of girls for some odd reason. I mean, can we have some nice girls, please? You know, the ones that just ain't really to just kind of flex on us. Unless, of course, that's just an old school thing you did back in the day to prove how much of a man you are. I mean, you figure once you prove it, you know, it just be there. But I guess you gotta keep proving that sort of manliness because she's gonna keep dogging you and keep dogging you and keep dogging you. Like actual dogs.
Underestimated me. I think I'm in trouble here. Full heal.
I mean, it would have been cathartic, but you know, I guess we all knew that Hero was gonna spare her or something like that, you know, because she'd be no different to him, that sort of thing. The same thing that messes with Batman's mind. All right, that was quicker than last time, by the way. Good job.
Yeah, I would have honestly wanted that to happen.
None can defy me.
I was in that kind of situation. I would have been pissed.
All right.
But luckily, I've never been in a situation like that. I want to, but it's like, depends on what world I'm in.
How much more energy do you think you have in yourself, Bean? Because after this game, I'm probably going to take a break. It's always been 3 hours for me. And I guess Golden can take my place if you have the energy, Golden. I know you've been playing on the side, and this conversation has been hilarious. This is why you're still one of my friends, because these conversations, you know, I just can't have with everybody. I mean, maybe with Ruth, but you know, when she's not around. Hold on. Okay. Okay. I thought they were gonna magic rock you, but I guess not. Okay. Alright, King of Fighters. It's an okay game. I mean, I played the previous installment, you know. But all this fighting game got me thinking about, like, where do all the 3D fighters go? You know? Is SoCal the only true 3D fighting game we're gonna have? Or everyone's too afraid to make their own Soul Calibur clone because, they're worried about Namco suing people. I just like that one have another sword-based 3D fighter. Alright, that was quicker than I expected. Yeah, sometimes we get lucky and get those type of rooms right there. I know with one more room we'll have at least 30. That's enough to buy, well, at least for me to buy an Uber Ace. But I know you need some stuff too. It's just that it's almost been 3 hours and I do need to take a break. Oh, I know, man. They're like, this might not happen again. Not gonna lie. Yeah, well, let's schedule something, because I think... Yeah, if we didn't stop him, he would have actually summoned more dudes and made it longer. But luckily, you know, we had the right people for that. Staggering, revelations does help. It's not exactly 3 hours yet, but, I guess I can squeeze in one more. Maybe just one more. As quick as that was. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, sorry to tease you like that. We'll just do it like this, like, one more and I've got to go. That'll be the last call. How many minimums do I have? Let's see. Ooh, okay, I do actually have to do one more, because I'll be stuck on that stupid number. Like, I have 56. Of course it's 56. The number that teases me. I know! Complete blasphemy. Not to mention that, well, actually, yesterday was mini, today is Friday. Actually, today is, mini metal day. You can actually probably get a decent amount of mini metals if you go into the dark world and just start, you know, wrecking stuff. Even though Friday's my least favorite day because, well, when you can do the magic maze this fast, I mean, who needs the overworld, right? Well, it is the exact replica of our world, so maybe a different timeline, maybe?
And don't come back.
Like, maybe it's what would have happened. There must be some sort of clue. Maybe I need to look deeper into this dark world thing. Like, maybe there's, because there's ghosts, and it's just no humans left. It's just monsters. Talking monsters. That, well, have the chance to rebuild, you know, the world in their image. They can still live like, they can live like caveman still, you know.
Are you ready?
Oh, how far they want to evolve and be better, monsters. Not that they need to be better monsters, because well, there's nothing around anymore. I mean, I'm sure the monsters still mess with each other like everyone else does, because they're different and stuff like that. We'll still have our predators. and we'll still have our prey. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're talking about a generation upon a generation upon a generation. You know what you're basically saying. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is one of the worst bosses you can come across, by the way. The Dungeon Cat. Well, that's it.
None can defy me.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, I'm out of here, but thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with me. I've already said goodbye to the Japanese players my own way, and thanks for chatting with you. Once again, it was hilarious chatting with you. To think that we got into a conversation about the different timelines, the different outcomes, and just, it took up until now to bring it up and stuff like that, and going through times, and...
Hey, watch out.
Yeah, we'll discuss it when Roof is around too also, so she can throw her a little 2 pieces in it. I want to know what she thinks. Like, if they could possibly stand a chance, and stuff. But then we'll save that for later, though. It'll be more exciting that way.
Let me know when you guys want me to.
Thank you, Haru. Konnichiwa. Alright, I'll probably make a date of some sort to keep in mind. I can only do this on my off days. You know, if I want to go for 3 hours straight like I did right here. So, let's see. Every either Mondays or Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Right? So, Wednesday. So, who's down for, let's say 8 a.m. Wednesday? 8 a.m. Wednesday. Eastern Standard Time.
If I wake up early enough, I'll be able to do it.
Alright. We can always do it. I guess to be fair, everyone, let's say 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Around that time, everyone's had their breakfast by now. Cause I know eating my breakfast while talking to Bean and over here, and now I have a soggy breakfast. I mean, most of it is gone, but the sog, you know, it's just that feeling's gonna be in the, you know, in my mind for the longest time. So, oops.
Be lucky.
But it was still fun. And this time I'll make sure you don't get accidentally replaced by a Japanese player this time. 'Cause I know this is the second time this has happened. Like, how terrible of me.
Hello there.
Like, this time we will hope.
We can play the next time you're
Bye-bye.
Alright, great, great, great. I'll keep that in mind.
Let us pray.
I will see the two of you later. Good games, and see you next time. Of course, anything new, buddy.